Well, we're in the paddock with perennial driving leader Jason Bartlett to talk about a couple in for the Sunday added distance French races and some thoughts about the upcoming French and Yonkers Drivers' Cup. But first, let's talk about a couple of trotters you know very well for Sunday. One who just impressed me very well in his local debut last week. 8-hole in the first race Sunday, that's Alaraj Star.
Yeah, she was very impressive. You know, she had good lines over at the Meadowlands, racing good horses, and dropped down to the 18,000s here. The competition, not as good as she's been racing against, and it showed. You know, she run away and hit on them, and just a nice mare. Gets her on the track really well. Has gate speed, so she's a real deal.
You know, I picked her then. I picked her again this week because she'd been off about 3 weeks, again with a cancellation in between, and she figures, obviously she's facing tougher. She draws an 8-hole, but she's much tighter, I would think, this week as well.
Yeah, Julie always has them fit to race when they're in the box, so the 3 weeks didn't really worry me much. But she's up in class, but if she kind of repeat performance of last week, she'd be pretty tough.
Speaking about classy horses, one you drove last week, right off the layoff, and that was Tober. You beat a nice horse out of the pocket last time, but now earns a class bump.
Yeah, Tober, he's just got a lot of class. The horse is just a good horse. Qualified really well. Came home 28-2 that night. It was really cold, and I knew if I could get in the 2-hole behind the horse I beat, I figured I had a good shot. Just because he's just classy, just a classy horse, and we were racing against 15 claimers. So if he's on it, halfway on his game, he should beat those.
Okay, I'm going to ask you something about some information that's kind of just come out. So bear with me for a second. I know that the good folks at Yonkers and our friends overseas have organized what's being known as the Drivers' Cup, where yourself and 4 other Yonkers representatives are going over to France for a handful of starts, and some of your French counterparts are going to come here. Now, you, of course, have some overseas experience in the World Driving Championship, and I know that was something you very much enjoyed.
Yeah, I got to drive against Pierre and against in the World Driving Championship. So, and we get to race at Vincennes, which is, in my opinion, just amazing. That the uphill, downhill. You got 3 different tracks there. We race on coal. It's black. It's going to be an amazing experience for us, and same for them coming over here. They, in New York City, Yonkers Raceway half-mile tracks, which they're probably not used to either. So, I think it's great for both them and us. We all get to experience something different styles of racing.
Pierre, of course, being Vercruysse, who's the French captain and obviously one of the world's preeminent drivers. I was asked to get a quickie scouting report from you. It's going to be 5 drivers. One's a TBA at the moment. So I'm going to throw some names. You'll play a little word association of the 3 others that are coming. Jordan Stratton.
Young upcoming driver. I've been driving with him, for 5, 6, 7 years. Really good with trotters. Very patient driver. Gets a lot out of horse.
Tyler Buter.
Tyler Buter, great friend of mine. Called Yonkers home last year for the first time. Doing real well. He's top driver here. Just a great guy.
And last but not least, one I know the French know very well, Monsieur Dubé.
Mr. Dubé, yeah, everybody knows Mr. Dubé. Great driver, 9,000 wins. Driven world champion horses, and does really well in the France races here every Sunday and Tuesday.
Jason Bartlett, thanks very much. Best of luck.
Thank you.